Hello everybody, it's Petko Aleksandrov and I continue with the course on the XM platform. As you have seen on my previous video, when I compared the brokers, I saw most profit with the very same EAs on XM broker. So now I have two options: to open a demo account or to open a live account. For the beginner traders, a demo account is what I showed in the previous lecture. This is a virtual account. It's the very same thing as the live account, but the difference is that you don't put any real money, you don't fund an account. These are virtual money, or we can say it's a demonstrational account where we have simply simulation of the market and we can practice, and simply there is nothing to lose. Okay, and it's great to have a demo account because you are participating on the market. You can buy, you can sell, you can use robots, you can do anything you want, and there is no any risk that you are losing. Even you lose the money in the demo account, don't worry, you don't have to pay it back to the brokers. These are virtual money to practice with. Now I already opened a demo account as you saw in the previous lecture, and I have already opened a live account as well with XM. So here I leave it to you, but if you are a beginner, I would suggest you to go with a demo account. It's super easy to open a demo account. All you need to do is to fill your information: first name, last name, country of residence, city, town, phone, email, and then language. And then here maybe I will help a little bit to the beginners. It depends which platform you want to use. I personally prefer to use MetaTrader 4. MetaTrader 5 is the preferable platform for many traders, but most of the traders still use MetaTrader 4, and especially for algorithmic trading, there are a few benefits that MetaTrader 4 has, and I will show you these later on in the course. So it's just to go with MetaTrader 4 if you are going to trade with the EAs that I included in the course. And then you have two options. One is standard account or XM zero account. So basically with the zero account you will have a spread starting from zero, but you will have some commission. With the standard, I think there is no commission, but the spread is higher. I think at the end of the day is nearly the same thing, but if you want you can test them both and see which one will give you better results. Anyway, I selected to use the XM0 account, and here you can select what account-based currency you want to have: euro, dollar, or Japanese yen. I usually use American dollars. Even we are in the European Union in Bulgaria, but still we don't have euro. We have the Bulgarian left. So basically it doesn't really matter for me if I will be using euro or the dollar. And honestly, for a demo account, it really doesn't matter. Okay, leverage. I am allowed to have 1 to 30. And this is because I am in Europe, and there are the ISMA regulations which basically limited the brokers to offer higher leverage for the EU citizens, and we cannot trade with bigger leverage. For the beginners, the leverage is the amount of money that the broker borrow the traders to use in their trading account. So for example, if I have $1,000 in my account and I use leverage 1 to 30, it means that I will be able to open trades with up to $30,000. Okay, there are brokers offering 1 to 100, and of course there are the scammy brokers that offer 1 to 2,000 or something like that. So take it easy with the leverage. It gives you the opportunity to buy more, profit more, but at the same time you increase the risk. So at the end of the day, it's very important what money management you will follow in your account. And then investment amount, you can choose with how much you want to start with. Now I would suggest you for a demo account to start with the amount that you are planning to trade on your live account. So for example, if you are planning to trade with $3,000 on your live account, just open a demo account with 3,000. So you will see realistically with this amount what profits or potential losses you can have in the account, so you'll have a very realistic idea about it. Okay, and then you create your account password. Some brokers are sending the passwords via the email, but XM gives you the opportunity to create your own password, which I find more appropriate. And then they ask you if you want to receive their newsletters, company news and product updates. That's up to you. This is how you open a demo account with XM. And basically it's with most of the brokers, it's very similar. And then when I click on open a live account, again we have the personal details. They ask you which entity you want to be under, and that's actually about the regulations. So I already attached a PDF about the regulators for the brokers. Pay attention to that. XM is regulated broker. Always use regulated brokers, guys. And here is some more information about it. And then if I go to proceed to step 2, I will be asked some more questions. It's obviously a little bit longer registration when you want to go for a real account, but I just opened a real account, and if I go to my email, you will see what is the email after I open the account. Your MT4 ID is 21197762, and please log in on server xm.com real20. And then I have the information about my members area. I don't want to log in now. And here comes the option from where I will be downloading the MetaTrader platform. Okay, click here. I will be clicking on it. And I have the option to choose between MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. As I said, I prefer to use MetaTrader 4. And then I will just click on the download button. Okay, here it is. And now, before I install the MetaTrader platform, I will tell you what the VPS is, because many students ask me, do I need VPS for trading with expert advisors? And I will give you the answer to that question in the next video, so you can decide for yourself whether you need it or not. We'll see you right in the next video. Cheers!